What's up, YouTube? Welcome back or to the channel. If you are new, I own this Ram back here. I've ran into a few problems with my Ram, and when I say that, I mean big problems. I noticed like a weird noise coming from my fan in the front of my engine, and I didn't really know much what it was. I just knew it had something to do with this area right here. Just somewhere right here. I knew there was a problem going on. So I looked at it. I had my friend looked at it. My friend was like, well, maybe your fan clutch is going out. So I did some research on the mechanical fan clutch and everything. And it turns out that 09 to 18 Ram HEMI engines have two fans. They have a mechanical fan. Let me see if I can get a light down here for you. All right, so they have a mechanical fan, which is right there, and then farther in there, they have the electrical fan. So two fans, mechanical, electrical. And you're probably thinking, why the hell do they have two fans? I don't know. Okay, whatever. They got rid of them with the 2019s in the HEMIs. The V6s only have one fan. It's the electrical fan. So I did some research on the fans, and I also found out that I can do a fan delete. What that is I can take out this mechanical fan, take out the electrical fan that originally comes in the HEMI, and put the V6 on it. You're thinking, well, why not just leave the electrical one on there instead of just buy another product and put it on there? You can do that. I'm not going to do that because the V6 fan is bigger, so it's going to push out more power, which is what you're going to need since you're taking another fan away. Especially if you live in like the South or something, you have the hot days and you want to run your AC at the same time. That little electrical fan that comes on the HEMIs, you cannot just run that by itself without the mechanical. At least not for these year models. So, this is what I did. I went and bought the V6. Everything's the same. There's only one little difference, and it's where this is at, which I can fix that. It's okay. But even the plug is the same. It has 3 prongs. It looks like 4, but that one's pushed down in there. That's not a prong right there. Okay, so it has 3 prongs. Now, this is a Dorman brand. All right, so if you want to screenshot that or anything. It's a Dorman brand. I got this off of Amazon for $75. It was originally $111, but I scrolled down a little bit and it said, you can buy a used fan for $75. Well, I knew the fan wasn't going to be used because I read it. It was an original package. It was just the package was damaged. And literally, that's all. The package was damaged. There's nothing wrong with this fan. There's only one thing that I noticed with this fan, and it's this tiny little crack right here. That's not going to affect anything. I can put some JB Weld on that shit if I need to. So, anyway, so I literally got a $111 fan for $75. You might be able to go on to Rock Auto or something else and find it cheaper for the same price. I don't know, but I'm telling you what I got. And I believe in Dorman brand. I like them. I've used them. Their parts for several things. Great company right there. So, back to my truck. Then I noticed a strong coolant smell. And I also noticed how my truck was getting really orange and dirty and nasty. Like, look, all up in there. I'm like, what the hell is all this, you know? Well, if you don't know, the coolant is orange inside of this Ram. So then that's when I realized my coolant was spraying all over the place. So I did some more research. And it turns out my water pump is leaking. I probably need a new belt too. But my water pump is leaking, which isn't a good thing at all. If your water pump is using all your coolant and that isn't flowing through your engine, you're gonna overheat. I thankfully caught it in time. My engine has not been overheating, and I'm a mechanic on the Army side, so I'm used to always looking at my gauges and everything, so I've kept a close eye on it. But so I went and I bought a water pump. So this is the water pump, and I got this off Amazon. I love Prime because it came within a day, and that came within like 3-4 days, something like that. But anyways, it's a OAW brand, so that means it's Olympia Auto Parts or something like that. But like I said, you can get them. You can get one off Rock Auto. You can go to order them. You can order it at AutoZone, and this thing costs you $140, which is stupid. I got mine for $70 off Amazon. Brand new. Came with the seal that's in it. I've already put it in there, but that's what you put that in there. This is the back of it. Came with some little installation notes, which are good. And I'll go over these. So I'm going to do 2 separate videos. I'm going to have a video for doing the fan delete, or if somebody wants to know how to take the fan off, replace it, blah, blah, this and that. And I'm going to do another video for the water pump. Just so if you're just wanting to know about the water pump, you don't have to watch this video. And if you just want to know about the fan, you don't have to watch the other video. So this video is primarily going to be about, it's going to be completely about replacing this fan. So let's get to work. Alright, so the first step of this is going to be taking this fan off right here. Now, you can either make this tool or build it, or buy it, and I decided to make it. So if you have all you really need is a drill and bits. If you have a drill and bits, you can make this at home. It's very simple. If you don't have a drill, don't go and spend the money on it, just because it's going to cost more than just going and buying the part. So you can go to AutoZone, Napa, whatever auto store floats your boat or tickles your willy. I don't really care what you go to, but you can buy it there. They could range from probably 30 to like $80. I don't know. I called Napa and they told me one was like 80. I was like, oh, hell no. So I built mine because I have the tools. So what it is these are going to go inside your, so what's happened is these are going to go in this hole, but on the other one, and it's going to hold it while you screw off the wheel with either a big wrench or a pipe wrench, where you get it off. This should be big enough to pull it off, so I'm going to try using this. If not, then I'll go to the pipe wrench, but that should be plenty big to pull it off. But yeah. Another thing, this, you're going to want to leave this somewhere, because alright, so we're going to take this fan off here. Using that tool I made, and then we'll get underneath and we'll have to take some more stuff off. Here, oh look, you can see where my coolant has just been leaking. Look, it's leaking right now. Oh, I cannot wait to get this fixed. So there's some clips right here, and we're actually going to take that off because that's going to help drop the fan, because it's like you gotta lift this one up over here, and then sorry about it. And you gotta lift this stuff up. There it goes. And then it should just fall out. Look at all that coolant. I don't know if you can see that, but how wet it is. Oh, I'll show you a better one out there, outside. And then just make sure these are popped off, which you can tell already popped off, because this whole thing's going to be coming out. I can kind of show you a good view down here, some things. So you have these clips. Those are those side clips. See that one over there that are going to come out. It's pretty much a bottom view. Here's your electrical fan. There's your mechanical fan. Alright. So what I did is my tool that I built, I stuck it in the holes that it needed to go on, and then I stuck the crescent wrench right here. So I'm just going to hit it. Might have to move this around. Hold on. Yeah, it's hitting that thing. Alright. So, also key, make sure you kind of put this in a good spot. There we go. So this will hold it. I'm going to just put this back on. Make sure it's tight. So this little bit, and tighten it back up. Alright, so that's pretty tight. Now I'm just going to sometimes if you lived in a state where just lube it up. Yep. So that lubed it up some. Easier to get this dang thing off here now. Oh. Got a little small on me. There it goes. All right. Okay. So, after the penetrating oil set for a little bit, I literally just held this in and pushed down really hard, and it finally broke and gave. Now I gotta get this damn thing out. There we go. Alright. So, this tool helps a lot. And then everybody's like, oh, you can just twist it and it should come out. Well, my bearings are screwed, so that's not gonna happen. My shit isn't twisting on its own at all, because my fan is shot, so I have to do it manually. It does a little bit. So here, I'll show y'all. Alright, so if I spin it, you can see a little bit. It starts to move, but it's not moving fast enough. Let me see if I can I'm just dropping stuff. So eventually she starts spinning off just like this. So I'm gonna finish taking this off. All right, so I got it off. And the reason we moved the under piece down here was because the fan has to come through here. So the fan is done, the fan's out. I'm gonna pull this whole sucker out of here. Whew. This is my lovely piece of crap fan. Yeah, this thing's pretty much done. Ugh, coolant. Okay, just a few. So you got an electrical clip right here that needs to come out. You have a bolt up here, and you have another bolt on this side. We're gonna want to pop this off the radiator hose, and then all right, so now I'm gonna remove this right here and this bolt and the bolt on the other side. Those are going to be 13 millimeters. So I'm gonna see if I can prop it up here. So let's remove this electrical line. Looks like you just push in and it pulls out. And then anyway. Should just be able to spin that out now. Pretty long bolt. Boom, got it. Set this over here. And head on over to the other side. Let's see if I can do this one just one-handed. Okay. right. Now we're gonna come over here. All right, so I got that off. Sorry, I had to put the phone down. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. And now the shroud should just come out. So stick that behind there. Move this clip this side. This side. Come on. Son of a bitch. Boom. All right. So look how much room I have to change my pump. Lots of room. I'm not looking forward to this though. Okay, so here's my itty bitty. Look at this. This is the electrical fan that's on your HEMI. Very little. That's how that big sucker over there is going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this fan off. So here is the electrical fan, the mechanical fan, and the shroud. Here is my beautiful open engine bay now. So I'm about to end this video and replace this. So next segment you see of this video will be, hopefully this will be, the brand new one will be on here, and the new electrical fan will be going in. But I think while you have this open, you go ahead, check all your hoses, check everything, make sure nothing's messed up. It's better to check it all now while you have it apart than finding out you have a problem later on. Just like I should have bought a belt, but I didn't. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do another video on replacing a belt. Yay me. What's up? Welcome back. Boom, the water pump is back on and is in place. It wasn't really as hard as I thought it would be. It's pretty easy. The bolts came out. It's just a mess, I can tell you that right now. But now we are going to install the new fan. After I install this new fan, I will fill up my thing with coolant. So, all right. So, the new fan will literally slide into place where the old one went. Move this dang radiator hose out of my way and get something done. All right. Oh, that's not good. Okay, fix that. Damn. Whew. Got it. Okay. I was on the struggle bus for a second there. Okay, so it literally clips right in to where the old one went. So on the old one, this went on the side, but there's obviously not a place to put it. So it's gonna kind of dangle right here for a little bit, but you can zip tie it to this if you want. I might end up doing that. I will probably do that, zip tie it just so it doesn't dangle. But I'm gonna put the bolts back in these sides, and I'll go below and see if that clip needs to go back in there. Oh, and your radiator hose goes right in there. So let's get those bolts and put this back in. Okay, so my video cut out because it says my battery's about to die, but I reinstalled all these. I clipped this back in, and I put this back in here. So I'm gonna reinstall this. It is a mess down here. Hey, what's up, everybody? I know everything just changed just now, and it was like, wait a minute, did you even finish? I finished putting it in. I put the belt on and everything. Something came up, so I didn't have time to just sit there and videotape and go step by step. I'm on my way home right now, kind of in a hurry. But I had about 2 gallons of coolant back to my truck. And that's whenever I was like, oh shit, like I have to go. So I wasn't able to sit there and warm it up, cool it down, add more, warm it up. So I don't live far from where I work, so I'm headed home now, and just I shouldn't make it. I shouldn't overheat or anything. I have it set right now. I'm looking at the temperature, and it keeps going between 199 and 203, going back and forth. So it looks like everything's going good so far. Knock on some wood if I had some. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to check my coolant again and make sure everything's still okay. Driving through town to make sure everything's okay. But other than that, the truck sounds good. The fan cuts on at like 180, and I can get a tuner and make it where it cuts on at like 200 or whatever I want, but it doesn't bother me cutting on at 180. That doesn't bother me at all. So that's another thing, is if you want to set it where it cuts on at a certain time, you can get a tuner for the fan. But that's if you want to spend more money on that. I don't really want to. Other than that, I will. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that at white_blood_cell, white blood cell. Sorry, I have so much going on. I'm not even thinking about this video. I'm so sorry, y'all. I hope y'all learned something from this video. Comment below what you wish I would have shown, or if you have any questions, because I might have done it, I just didn't show it, and you might have questions, so I can just answer it for you. So please, please, please do not hesitate to ask questions. I love being helpful. I love everything about vehicles and stuff, so I'm there to help you out if you have a question or anything. And if there's something you didn't like about my video, please give me some criticism. I don't care. I'll take it and be like, okay, I'll try doing this next time. I know my camera work isn't the best, but there's worse on YouTube. So other than that, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.